I had you crushed, promise.
It all began with a raise before the flop, then a re-raise, a few folds, then a call. Jack 4-10 with 2 hearts hit the flop. Check, bet, and call. The ace of hearts hits the turn. Bet, and a big raise. Now the real game begins.
Doyle just double-checked his hole cards. It doesn't look like he has a flush.
Chris is showing a lot of strength. He might have a marginal hand.
What's taking so long? Let's go.
Wow, Doyle's doing a lot of talking over there. This could be a bluff.
You make the flush, Doyle?
Chris is fishing for information. He must have 2 pairs.
I think you got me.
That's poker, folks.
Welcome to NBC's Poker After Dark. I'm Leanne Tweeden. It's not often you get a heavy-hitting lineup in the same poker room like the one we have this week. Tom Dwan, who made 2 final tables at the 2008 World Series, the first one he was old enough to play in. Patrick Antonius, one of the best shorthanded no-limit players in the world. Howard Lederer, who has lifetime tournament winnings of almost $5 million. Eli Elezra, a Las Vegas businessman who won his first World Series bracelet in 2007. Ilari Sahamias, one of the more popular online players who frequents all of the big games. And Phil Ivey, a 5-time bracelet winner. All right, let's get the cards in the air.
3 and 600 blinds with a $100 ante.
Corona.
Beer. Okay. I need to know who's how far along.
You've been already drinking.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Tom Dwan, big winner in the game so far this week, up 183,000. Phil Ivey up 100 grand. Eli Elezra up 62,000. Other half of the table less fortunate. Incurring the least damage, Howard Lederer, who's down 78,000.
I'd be stuck $1 million before I even knew it if I had like 3 drinks in me.
Ilari Sahamias down 96 grand, and Patrick Antonius is stuck a whopping $171,000.
I actually have a tremendous drinking record, but it'd be scary to be one of those guys. I mean, there are guys out there who like can't win unless they're drinking, you know, and then they just they don't feel like they. Well, yeah, a guy like Scotty, you know, I mean, he obviously feels like that helps him. You know, maybe it just. I'm not saying they can't win, but they feel like they play better when they're drinking.
There's some amount of tired where I start drinking to stay awake instead of coffee. Like, I've done it a number of occasions. Usually it's because I'm going out after.
Sahami is bluffing at the flop with 8 high.
Too tired to just have coffee because I'd be going nuts by like.
I mean, it's just one of those good news, bad news things, right? The good news is you can play really well drunk, and the bad news is you can play really well drunk. I mean, if you're drinking all the time.
Well, I just mean like.
How many times you play online and you sleep at the same time? You never do that?
And like falling asleep?
I have sessions that I fall asleep like 200 times. I bet before the flop and then I fall asleep and then I wake up on the flop and it beeps and I fall asleep after I bet the flop and then I wake up on a turn when it beeps again.
You serious?
Yes, I've done it so many times.
I've had like maybe 20 times I fall asleep in a session.
I like to film this one.
It's the worst feeling in the world.
Really?
Yeah. I was having it happen recently. I've been awake like 30-something hours and there were 2 501k tables.
Right, there was like a great.
And
this guy playing 8 tables.
And a 2-4 PLO. So I was like, I just kept drinking coffees and stuff. And then I was like, all right, my head's gonna explode from too much coffee. So I started drinking Crown and Cokes. And then I was up for like 40 hours. It was terrible.
Wow. So you're playing 4 tables and you're falling asleep?
I was down 1.2 million at one point.
So it's going to do a lot of beep, 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 beep all the time?
No, I was 3-tabling, not 4-tabling. And then I quit one because it was beeping too much, so I was like, it was bothering me and making me angry.
Whenever you see me play super slow, like 2 tables, I'm sleeping. It's just, I can't keep my eyes open. It's like, I have to fight it. There's no chance I can keep my eyes open like 30 seconds. 1 minute straight.
I just drink coffee.
Took you so long?
Or, Crown and Coke.
He lost a pot, that's why.
He's like you. I guess he forgot to write mine, but he'll write it, I guess.
Ivy limping in the cutoff with Queen 5 offsuit.
Oh, I suck.
Let's see it.
I thought you were going to be putting more chips in. Looks convincing. Good act.
Give him some red ones. Oh, so sick.
I see it.
There's a couple of red ones. There's one of them, anyway.
Lederer flops aces and tens.
Was that a 50,000?
You see it, do you? He saw it already.
Zygmunt.
I scratched
that
that one.
50,000?
Did you see it or check it? Or both?
I checked and saw it. I must see my ace in the middle.
What is it?
We're not adding the aces.
How much did you win?
Please, right?
10? 20 total?
20.
205.
Ivy floating the flop with Queen high. Turns a flush draw and a pair of fives. Lederer bets 800 into a $5,000 pot. Ivy calls.
Really, you forgot to write my pot before, buddy. I had the jack of spade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like Hillary and Ivy are betting $50,000 red-black on the flop again. Hillary's got red and Ivy's got black. Might have something to do with his raise to 3,000, though he does have a suited connector. Dwan smooth calls with his pocket jacks.
Double.
Hey, buddy. I'm winner now.
Ivy takes a moment to mark down his flop prop.
That's what I'm just asking.
Yeah, it is pretty unlucky.
Three clubs.
That's a double-double.
Yeah, I know.
He's got a club draw. Dwan's jack still best. Ivy picks up a pair of eights. Dwan betting almost 13,000. Ivy calls. Total brick for Phil's hand on the end, and he checks to Dwan, who checks behind and shows his jacks. He'll take it down.
Red, so he's supposed to.
No, I'm saying Phil had 2 reds.
Yeah.
And you know Alori has like 1.5 reds.
Dwan offering up some red-black prop strategy.
Who has reds? Phil has reds.
Phil's red.
It's pretty strong. I like that game. I'll start playing that game at some point. I like that one.
Phil is black, yeah.
Right.
Hold on. I had a straddle, but I checked. I checked. A double. I see. 2 things. 2 things. Yes.
Play with Patrick is a sick in this thing.
How much? Double, right?
You got the double.
We lost 40 each.
I check.
Patrick, you win 80?
You got it.
80. I take 80.
This is one of the most punishing prop streaks I've ever seen because they're not really playing that high.
Especially when you have the double.
They are really high, these props. I suckered them into playing really high, and I'm getting punished for it. Like I have.
We have it. Oh. Yeah.
Hillary making sure to declare he's playing red-black with Ivy before the flop hits. They're playing for $50,000 a flop. Ivy limping in with 2 red cards in his hand. He's hoping for a black flop. And he'll call the extra 3,400. Heads up with Patrick.
200. Check.
5 in a row.
Ivy's up 50,000 so far in this hand. Patrick with position has got a gut shot straight draw. Ivy makes a move, check raising to 22,000 and takes it down.
I just wonder if, I mean, is Ali going to be able to keep up with the commentary?
Relax, everything's under control.
He has a couple red cards.
Yeah, that's it. That's all limping with.
Patrick's on for double. So
These guys are real smart.
raising.
See, when you get to the advanced part,
That's when you do the double
you know
reverse.
to limp in with black ones because they'll put you on red ones. Then when you hit that flush, you got them.
I called with the king 2 of diamonds.
All over.
You just say 200 is done.
But
One more.
yeah, it
Okay.
might be. Yeah.
What is this now?
Okay, 500 is
He
enough.
said he's done at 200.
He's
now
done?
They're playing. Now they're
No, I'm not done.
Keep going now.
Oh, okay.
The beginning it was done, but now he's keep going.
Oh, yeah, 6.
That's a folding hand for you.
That's an easy one to throw away.
Couple of hooks for Durr. Two people call Dwan's raise.
I'm all in.
And Sahamius moves all in for almost 90 grand.
I had 2 red cards. I had to do this. Oh, that's sick. Now I lose.
I'm all out.
Can I show my
I was
card
a little
now? I
nervous
think I
there
can
for a
show
second.
it.
I have 2 red.
I have jacks.
Yeah. I have ace king.
Really?
What do you think he has?
Could be like a lot of ace queens, ace 10 maybe.
One ace was up.
It's definitely the right play.
Pair of jack.
If it will be 6-7 the diamond, then I would say.
Pair of jack for flop is good for me.
I mean, it took a long time for this table to get all in again.
2,000, make it 100, snap call. Jack. Ace king.
So far, so good for Tom Dwan's jacks in a $182,000 pot. As of the turn, Sahamias has 6 outs to double through the big stack. He needs an ace or a king to avoid being felted.
I folded the king 6 of hearts, like a donkey.
I made a heart too. I made a flush.
He can't hit, and Dwan is felted Hillary.
I had a queen high. Queen high flush.
Whoa.
So we're at 150.
He might.
Probably. What is it?
Sahamias reaching into his pocket for a rebuy. We'll find out for just how much when we return. We return to the Golden Nugget and our exclusive poker room. After that last pot before the break, Tom Dwan is back up over the $500,000 mark. He's beaten this game for almost 300 grand. Sahamias, meanwhile, stuck $200,000. He rebought for 100.
You can switch colors if you want.
Didn't he just win?
Yeah. But
switching colors
just in case he didn't, you reminded him.
Who's up?
Phil is up 150.
I fold.
Wouldn't switching colors make things less complicated for you, Phil?
I'd rather have red because I have red against them.
I know. I said it would make it less complicated. It's very complicated now. What do you do when you've got...
You're rooting for me and him every flop.
I am.
Yeah.
That's why he's on a rush.
Exactly.
So how many flops in a row was it for him?
For who?
Patrick, was it like 10 or 8 or something ridiculous? It's a big number.
There was just a couple of big ones. 80,000, 80,000. 40, 40. That's only like 240. Then I was up like 95 before that.
I went 8 times in a row without an uptick.
Sorry, I took the sorry, we took the triple off the field.
Wow.
He would just chew us completely. I
Wow.
figure it's a big.
If the triple was on there?
Oh, we have it now.
600-700. Phil, 600-700 extra. You'll be up to 600-700. So.
Would never come like that. If the triple was that.
You're right, it wouldn't come like that, yes.
If the triple were on, Phil would have had less incentive to be playing for the other thing. Maybe he would have played a him differently. It would have changed everything.
Four players in a limp pot.
Boys, boys, boys. There's a couple things out there for old Philly.
Including a heart draw.
I see 2 things.
He's got his chest out now.
You win though, right? God. I don't know if I won money or not. So what I get?
Ivy bets 2,000 with the flush draw. Sahamias calls 2 grand with a pair of 5s.
In the middle is 10. That's 20.
Ivy turns an open-ended straight draw. Sahamias' 5 still out in front.
30 each.
No one else ever does that except you.
So it's 60.
Except me? That's what?
I mean,
he's a prop?
No. Yeah. I'm saying like, if it was your prop.
Betting a call of 5,000 on the turn, and Ivy makes the best hand with a flush on the river.
But they never said the amount.
So he wins 10
You
for
know
the
what I mean? Like
hearts,
Phil was saying it was 20, and they're like, it's 30.
and then he gets 10 for the
never
hearts
was
and 20 for the jack.
Everyone else would say something. They'd be like, it's more. And then they'd wait for you to figure out how much.
Yeah.
Which is close to the same thing, but not exactly.
What's the
It's
10?
pretty strong. I think it's pretty strong.
And the jack in the middle is 10.
Jack in the middle with a heart is worth 20 on its own, plus 10.
So 195. So 135.
Hillary wisely gives up.
Minus.
Ivy will stack the pot and update the ledger.
Plus 325.
No, it's definitely stronger to say
the
exactly.
game actually is supposed to
Make that update the ledger and then stack the pot.
Phil just said it. Phil said I got two
I had
things.
2 red ones there, by the way.
Wait, I'm saying he called both though.
2 hearts.
And he didn't know how much it was.
He called
both.
He knew it. Yeah.
He
He
did.
knew
7
it.
hearts.
Yeah, he knew it.
Okay.
Phil knows more than both of us. Don't worry about it.
Phil, what?
He thought that you didn't know the number that you won.
That's not what I was saying. I was just
What
complimenting Patrick. That's all I was saying.
For being the only honest poker player on this
Only
table.
honest player.
5 is 15 times 2 is 38, right? That's what we said, yeah.
I didn't go that far. I mean, I still saw him like, beating up some old ladies.
135, 190, 325.
Taking their lunch money. I saw you in a
100.
downswing one time. You just walked up with a wall bat, beating up old ladies.
New thing
Give
for
me
you.
$7.
Zig.
One more.
Okay. We're gonna win a lot now. I want to be red. Can I be red?
Don't take it. Don't take it. Don't take it.
Hey, that's not right.
That's my.
That's not
as
fair.
a friend, as both of your friends, I don't want you to guys
Here.
No.
to do anything stupid.
No.
I want to be red.
Don't do anything
Don't
stupid.
look. Don't look.
No.
Don't look.
No.
Ivy trying to buy his way out of black on the black-red flop
I
prop.
feel like you could have offered a much
What's
larger
going on there?
denomination chip.
It's pretty strong.
How much did he pay him for red?
500 for
500. He
said
wouldn't
no.
take it to you. You
Patrick
could pay
said
me
don't
and I
take it.
switch every time. How about that one?
500. Did you say 500?
500. Tried to give you 500.
Oh, 500. Okay, we
you
can make it
offered him
next time.
500 and he said
We
no.
can
I
make
won't give it to you next time. No more.
Because I saw my cards, you know. I have red now.
I guess Patrick got inside information.
It's 100% red.
red.
I know.
3 players take the flop for 2,000 a man.
Hey,
Patrick's 6 is looking real
What
good.
is that? That's my big boy.
I have a double. And I have 3 threes in my hand.
That's the prop that retired me.
Really?
Retired you?
That's the last prop I ever played. The last flop I ever played prop.
I'm 50th.
That's a sick
You want
prop,
red,
right?
right? You want
When
red,
you're
right?
playing against Doyle and Chip. Yeah.
Why did they have lots of threes?
How much is
Chip
three
was
for?
I
a.
don't care.
What did Chip always have?
No, I had.
The 369?
No, he always had the King 5-3, I think, and Doyle always had Deuce 3-10.
Right. That's what retired you?
That retired me right there.
Lederer takes a shot for 3,000. Antonius calls. Safe turn card for his hand, and he'll check again.
Now you see how stupid is your friend, Patrick?
No, but I saw my cards, you know.
No.
See how stupid
before
you
that. Before that, it's 100 turnaround right there.
Yeah.
Because Patrick
See that?
decided, don't do
Yeah,
it.
he cost you 100.
He has blacks, right?
No, that's what we took.
You wanted to get reds. You have reds. No, you have
I
black.
have black with him.
Thank you, Patrick. It cost him 100,000.
Yeah, he knew that, though.
We'll get it back.
Howard deciding whether or not to take a second shot at this pot. He does so for 7,500. Again, Patrick calls. Another great card for Patrick's hand. Nothing bigger than a 6 out there.
I give up. I check.
Howard shuts down on the river after Patrick checks, and Antonius will drag a $28,000 pot.
Maybe like that much. Maybe a little less. Maybe like that much. Yeah, that much.
So the story of Howard Lederer's prop retirement finally comes out. No retirement in sight for the other Gambleros. We return to Las Vegas for more of Poker After Dark, the cash game. With all the original buy-ins and rebuys tallied up, there's almost $1.5 million on the table.
So you need to turn some of your right hands into bluffs.
In that spot?
Yeah, on the river. I think it's okay there. In a lot of spots, I don't think it would be. Is that straddle or raised?
No. I looked, yeah, I looked.
Oh, I have black.
Ellie min raising up front with A7 suited.
It's too much, I think.
I don't think so.
Dwan min re-raises with Jack 3 off.
He's playing the game. Mini raise.
Okay, tell me what happens. I got a cigarette.
You win.
No pair anywhere.
100.
Elezra picks up the nut flush draw as the board pairs on the turn. He bets 3,000 and he takes it down.
My hand was offsuit, by the way. I thought it was suited. I had the old Jack 3 offsuit. I wasn't very happy the second time I looked down at it.
Made it 18.
I thought I had the Jack 3 suited, and I was like, this is nice and goofy. All right.
Made it 18 and started checking it.
Well, I can't bet that flop.
Yeah. I mean, how could you bet that flop? It was a 10-5-4, right? That couldn't have missed it.
You got 500 to bet to take black right now for 100,000. Don't look.
No.
Huh?
No. I'm gonna do it soon.
No, we're off. You got 1,000.
No.
For what?
For 50,000 or 100,000?
100.
No.
Three players in for 2,500 a man. Flush draw for Ellie.
Well, down for doubles.
He bets 4,000.
Last flop came 2 deuce, 10, 5, 3 with 2 rainbow. A doogie.
No callers and he'll take another pot. Ellie is one of 4 players at the table to secure a $1 million tournament victory in his career. Sharing in that distinction are Patrick Antonius, Howard Lederer, and Phil Ivey, who's done it twice. Yet to accomplish the feat are Tom Dwan and Ilary Sahamias. But don't take anything away from them. They've won over $1 million in a cash game on plenty of occasions. The big stack of Tom Dwan remaining active as he opens the pot with Jack 7 suited. Antonius calls the 2,200. He'll be heads up and in position. Patrick flops a Broadway draw. No pair for either player. No action on the flop. Board pairs on the turn. Still no action. Dwan bets 2,100 and gets snap called by Patrick's king high.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
Send the 10 grand to Antonius.
Patrick's jack didn't play. Bruce did. That was the fault in your hand.
This is true.
You want to buy the button? Buy the button?
Yeah.
Like it looks like 10. One for the NT and 9.
Little hiccup for our big stack. Fortunately for him, it wasn't a costly one. Sahamius rejoins the action when we return. Welcome back to the Golden Nugget for more of Poker After Dark, the cash game.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Hillary Sahamius still stuck over $200,000.
Yes or no?
Tom Dwan, meanwhile, ahead $285,000.
Phil, you only won 100?
22.
On that part of it?
Raised to 20, did you say 22? 200.
A rare raise and take it for the young man who made 2 final tables at the 2008 World Series of Poker. Good for 113 grand.
How much is the figure, Bob?
I'm minus 135. You're plus 325. He's minus 190.
You have to remind me that again.
You asked me.
I'm still losing. Loser
You're
today.
still losing?
Yeah.
Was the
Losing this game, and I'm cross booking with Phil, and he's winning.
I bet you're not a loser.
Yeah, I'm a loser.
Bet. Want to bet 20, just 20,000 or something?
How you doing?
So we could count some stuff up.
How you doing?
Huh?
You're not winning more than 100?
I don't know. I don't worry about those things. You want to bet or not?
Let's see the flop here.
Oh.
Let's see the flop.
I want to try to remember what suit you are. I think I got it.
If I have 2 of my own suit, I would move it all in.
Another raise and take it, this time for Ellie.
Take a suit.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for tonight. The players will pick up where they left off tomorrow night. For Ali Najad, I'm Leanne Tweeden. Good night from Las Vegas.
Tomorrow on Poker After Dark, the cash game.
I just play what gets dealt to me.
Now you're really getting sophisticated, buddy.
Let's discuss this little situation, ladies and gentlemen.
Poker After Dark accommodations provided by the Golden Nugget Hotel and Casino, Las Vegas.